Hi everyone. Welcome back to Spiritual Growth Tarot. This is Denise, and I'm reading today on Kayleigh McEnany. Claire had a question. She emailed me. Kayleigh McEnany is a diehard Trump defender and supporter who would lie through her teeth for him on national television. Yep, that's true. How is she doing in all of this, and is that truly how she still feels as well? Has anything changed with her and what she feels with the administration now? Okay, so that's the question. I'm going to do that same 7-card spread, but let's get into the situation for her now. Where is she now in her relationship with Trump? Let's do that. Okay, and then the challenge for her, and then how she really feels about him. How does she really feel at this point? And I'm doing this reading on Friday, October, I don't know if it's at the 9th, 10th, hold on, let me see. I forget the actual date. The 9th, Friday, October 9th. Okay, so how she feels, how she actually feels about Trump, what she thinks about him, her karma based on what she's done, lying for him, her future, and the outcome in her life based on all that. Okay, so emotional body, mental, or what she thinks about him, how she feels about him, what she thinks about him, her karma, her future, and the outcome for her. Okay, so diving in, we have the King of Pentacles reversed as far as where she's at with him and her relationship with him. So with the King of Pentacles reversed, that's not too good. I mean, I think she's feels that he's really, controlling and dominating. And with the Ace of Swords as the challenge, she sees him as lying. And she's confused. She doesn't have a lack, she sees in a lack of clarity. She's not coming from the truth. So even straight up, the truth is her challenge, but her real challenge is her confusion around her relationship with him. I think she's lost all respect, honestly. Because, you can work for somebody and you can be afraid of them, but that doesn't mean you respect them. You got to earn respect. You got to earn trust. So she doesn't have that for him. So there's some chaos, that's the challenge. And it could be that all this chaos in the White House is the real challenge about him right now for her. How she feels about him? Ooh, this is really creepy. She thinks that she's got a daddy issue with him. I mean, maybe this is like what her father was, or still is. If her father's still alive, probably, because the King of Cups straight up has all to do with emotional balance and controlling your emotions, and being generous and being emotionally mature. That's not him. That's not him at all. But that's what she's projecting onto him based on her. She's got some weird emotional connection with him, like emotional body connection that's really creepy. So there's that. What she thinks about him now, she's not in alignment with his way of thinking at the moment. Or, at least at this time. With the Lovers reversed, she thinks that he's made some bad choices and she's regretting. Oh, I get it, man. She's tied in with him based on her childhood wounding to her rigid and controlling father. And that's why she's confused, because she's trying to clear that out of her emotional body. That's the problem. Or I made a mistake and this card should have come through, like when I did my normal, finger painting, switching the cards around to allow for reversals. If this would have come through reversed, it would be, very emotionally manipulating and seeing his moodiness and his volatility. So I think that maybe I just made a mistake. But I get the message clearly that this has to do with her relationship with her father, that she is projected onto him, who is her boss, and now she regrets it. This card reversed is all about disharmony and misalignment of values, most of all. But it also can be being with somebody who's really dominating too. So that's what she thinks about him. She thinks she made the wrong choice and she regrets it. Now her karma has to do with her work and who she's going to choose in the future. Who's she going to work for in the future? Because she's dirty now. She's dirty. She's dirty. So she's got to clean this up. She's got to work on cleaning herself up. In her future, she's going to make another reckless, foolish decision. Or they're just going to see her as being really foolish and naive, but willing to take a risk. Now with the Sun card reversed for her outcome, well, shoot, this can have to do with a medical situation where she's not healthy, because it's the opposite of a vibrant, flow-freeing, free-flowing, free-flowing body. It has to do with your life force working against you, because wherever we're not in truth, wherever we're not in alignment with the laws of love, then our life force doesn't flow properly from the center out. It doesn't vibrate with all the abundance in the universe. And it's like in those areas of untruth in our life force, they'll turn against ourselves. It'll turn against our bodies. So that's where she's headed. That's the outcome for her until she heals all this. So I get that it's a daddy issue. She regrets it, but she's might not be willing to work on it to clear it out and get it straight up, to get it, to get her life force flowing in the right direction, and to create a whole new, reality for herself. I don't get she's going to do that. She's she's got a lot of work to do. I hope she gets herself into therapy with a good therapist that can help her heal her daddy issues, because it's not good at all, and she's really confused about that. But she might contract or have already contracted the coronavirus. There's that possibility. So if she does come down with it, we get that in the news. I'll do a health reading on her if anybody wants it. But at this point, I think I'm going to close this up and move on to the next question. Okay. Thank you, Claire.